There is something to be said about how much the sun can change somebody. How the springtime slips in through the cracks around your windows and coaxes you happy. Awake, alive, and in time you can forget how cold the winter was. Forget how everything died in the fall. How September watched the colors fade from the brightest of leaves. How October watched them fall from the trees, and how November, with her arms wrapped around herself, watched as the world beneath her became a photograph-strung sidewalk museum, the aftermath of shelling mausoleum fists into soft bodies for too long. How we can always see the help signs in the eyes only after they're closed forever. They watched the bodies fall from chairs while praying to rope. Bullets fallen from chamber to barrel to last thought. Hearts fallen from our hands, from our grasp, through the cracks. The lines of the obituary whose justified font can never hold the hurt of what happens to vital organs like heart and hope when kept in spaces as small as closets. What becomes of wings forbidden to open, how they begin to grow inward and suffocates everything that cries. What happens to children just trying to be children, just trying to live in a world that revolves around itself, revolves around hetero and status quo. When these children, they were born revolution, born to hold the world in its hands and level its tilt. If you take anything from what I'm saying, let it be that their hate has nothing to do with you. They are afraid of your courage, terrified of what your truth means to them, and questioning the social norms you there in turn make them question their role in this existence. Your security in who you are triggers their insecurity. You are Black Flight after Lincoln proclaimed emancipation. You were the first lunch counter in Greensboro. You were women's right to vote. You were the first talking film actors with a smoker's hack. You were women choosing paycheck over kitchenette, choosing sexual identity over property, choosing slacks and flats over frocks and heels. You are hysterectomy to cure PMS. You are the moon before Apollo. You are quarantined for AIDS. You are misunderstood because their hate is ill-educated. Because hate is always ill-educated. And like all things before you, they raise fists and stab with bladed tongues the things they don't know, make assumptions, believe book over blood, beat at the bodies of hope out of hopelessness of losing control. Their hate has nothing to do with you. You are stunning, human, divine. You are alive. You are a work of art. Your differences are just God's signature scrawled across the corner of your canvas to guarantee that you are priceless. You are here for a reason. Every inch of you is purpose. It is meant to be here. If you're going to feel anything, let it be the sun, how it's always saying, grow here, how it's never said jump. It's been a long winter, but you are the spring, like a coil, like a mechanical device that stores energy, like a fresh water spring, pouring water, how water is everything, how you are everything and nothing less. Like the season, like now, bring yourself forward into the light. We need you to beckon brighter days. We need you to break out, be the prettiest photograph with the broken glass. We need you to be the light at the end of the tunnel, be the first warm day in April. Come forward into the sun. There is something to be said about how much the sun can change somebody, how the springtime slips in through the cracks around your windows and coaxes you happy. Awake, alive, and in time you can forgive the winter for how cold it was.